takes me back to a better time when I saw everything is good, but now you're the only thing that's good. I'm trying to stand up on my own 2 feet. This conversation ain't coming easily, and darling, I know it's getting late. So what do you say we leave this place?
Walk me home in the dead of night, 'cause I can't be alone with all that's on my mind. So say you'll stay with me tonight, 'cause there is so much wrong going on outside.
Something in the way I walk makes me think we'll make it out alive. So come on and show me how we're good. I think that we could do some good.
Walk me home in the dead of night, 'cause I can't be alone with all that's on my mind. So say you'll stay with me tonight, 'cause there is so much wrong going on outside.
Walk me home in the dead of night, 'cause I can't be alone with all that's on my mind. So say you'll stay with me tonight, 'cause there is so much wrong going on.
Walk me home in the dead of night, 'cause I can't be alone with all that's on my mind. So say you'll stay with me tonight, 'cause there is so much wrong. There is so much wrong. There is so much wrong going on outside.
Hey, kids, shake it loose together. The spot is hitting something different, known to change the weather. We kill the fighting cat tonight, so let's stick around. We gonna give electric music solid walls of sound. Oh, can you rock me? Have you seen him yet? Oh, but it's so spaced out. Benny and the Jets. Oh, the weird and the wonderful. Oh, Bentley, she's a really king. She's got electric boots. I'm on a suit. You know I read it in the magazine. Oh, Benny and the Jets. Hey, kids, plug into your favorites. Maybe they're blind, but Benny makes them English. We shall survive, better take ourselves along. Where we find our parents out in the street to know what's right and who's wrong. jets. Oh, my, 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 my. Take me there. Say it again, y'all. Oh, Benny, 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 Benny in the jets. Oh, Benny, 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 Benny in the jets. I'll say it one more time.
This was my request. There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. And it's been the road of many poor boys. And God, I know I'm one. My mother you, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you all very much.
Me and Mrs. Jones, we've got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. We meet every day at the same cafe, 6:30, and no one knows we'll be there. Holding hands, making all kinds of plans, while the jukebox plays a favorite song. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, we've got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. We've gotta be extra careful not to build our hopes up too high. She's got her own obligations, and so do I. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, we've got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, ooh, but it's much too strong.
Now it's time for us to believe it. And it hurts so much inside. Now she'll go her way and I'll go mine. Tomorrow we'll meet in the same place, the same time. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. Gotta be extra careful you would usually use with mine. So, and then you'll see this screen right here. So up top you can choose the path for your file where you want it to export out to, and then down here is your export settings. So you really don't have to change much if you're just exporting a basic model. I usually check selected objects so that you only export the selected objects. That way you don't export like cameras or anything weird like that.
Can't let go. Some people go around the world for love, yeah, they may never find.
You can also specify what objects, so mesh will really make sure you don't export any like odd objects. You can leave scale at 1. We'll come back to something like that later, and that's pretty much it. Once you have the name you want for it and you have the location, you just click export here in the top right, export FBX, and then that's it. You see here now if I go to the file that I saved it in, we have a crate object, and if I hover over, I can actually see there's our crate right there, and all you have your project. Now there's going to be a lot of options. If you want to tweak any of these, you can, but for just a basic prop default, and then it'll come up, but unless it didn't create object selected, you want it to create a material when you create, but I mean, where is it? Materials and textures, and I'm going to make a new material, call it crate underscore material, and there you go. This crate, I think you really works. All you have to do is drag blue and include to. Oh, there you go with it. You can drag texture into your scene while shooting. Invisible face. You can see the faces inside the cube or the crate. That real quick. So it's really jump into Blender to fix into edit modes. If it's really adjust them, flip them, and I'll show you how to do that real quick. So all you have up here, normals and recalculate outside, and that'll basically flip the faces that are not in the right. It'll trigger our problem. Outside, back face. All you have to do, we're going to export it, and if you leave the file, if the file name, that just means it's going to overwrite. Is go to file, and it's really fixed. So normals and recalculate outside. I'm going to hit. We're going to export it. Expand. If you, it'll be okay. And things cool. Fix. Hit the build. Get a pop up is or how. If you come, I have. I'm not going to explain this. In case you make sure edges on just error like there. That's what. But you're wondering why manner. That's because object up. Object select, and then when you object set origin to 3D the because and then hit N to be one control. In this case, we want to tweak it now. We so an error that. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. So this character creator, I'm more familiar with the tools in 3D, for example, the inner to rig it, and when I go back to Blender to import the modified mesh, I realized that the problem just seemed to be code, and so when I go back to a shortcut key to quartz, a shortcut key is alternate shading / faces. It's easier to know. So if you like this video, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.
It is called Leiku, and it is from.
What they dream of, what you won't do for love. You have tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. My friends wonder what is wrong with me.
is true. I can't believe the things I do for you. What you won't do for love. You've tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. Hello, I've waited here for you ever long. Tonight, I threw myself into, and out of the red, out of her head, she say what I would not do.
Hello everybody, Chris here, and in this
What
video
I
I want to
would
show you
not
guys a couple
do.
ways that you can create automatic tri-mesh collider above
What
the
you
other
won't
part
do.
collider. So now fade those, you modeled it with M-model, and so fade the color. Then you do one lead, meaning even when you need to do this, so commit one the height of the bring
This guy. And also, what we would ideally be using for this import is Better Collada, but this does not appear to be working right now. This is the ideal exporter for doing DAE files out, but you'll see from the notes here, it just does not seem to be working for anybody right now, including myself. So normally you would go to the Godot page and download Better Collada here, right here. Unfortunately, it does not seem to currently be working, but don't let that turn you off. We have a number of different options. So here is a zip file with a GLTF and a bin file and a directory full of the textures. That's going to be important later on. And you see right here, we are inside of Blender, and this guy has a simple, very straightforward texture, and that's more texture to be a big guy, and it will work. So Collada, and we're not going to big version because Godot added FBX support in 3.2, the next version. So one of the nightly. So here, go ahead and create, and this is the theme coming out. GLTF 2.0 right here. Now you've got a number of different options for it. So let's go to our new project. So that is Blend to Godot 2. We're going to call it GLTF so we can make sense of which one we've got. And then you've got a couple of options for how you want to configure it. First off, you're going to want to make sure that you set the y-axis as up. So that is the up vertical axis. That's this green one right here. So that it translates to work between the two systems. By default, it should be set to Y up in this case, but in that case, you're good to go. We're going to go GLTF binary, and this one's pretty straightforward. We don't really need to do anything else. The defaults are all pretty solid. So what you're going to do is just go ahead, pick that, drop it into your folder, and click export. Now here is where the problem kicks in. You notice how my cursor is the memory. I had virtual memory turned off. I just crashed hard. So I do not have any idea why Blender takes this outrage. Try to do out of memory. Your computer, advanced system settings right here. Go to memory is set on OneDrive, so there is a page file available. Again, I was crashing with this particular model every 7 at this point. I'm just going to pause talking. Assume by far and away. Now I'm going to go where it took there. Or I can double click it and open it directly. Now the reason why this is so useful is we'll open it up and we'll see a couple things. First off, it is huge and it's on the wrong axis. So you can fix that easy enough by grabbing the root and doing a transform if you so wish, or you can rotate it this way. But the cool thing, or the most important thing here, is when we grab the animation player here, you'll see all of our textures came in pretty much perfectly. It looks exactly like what we were dealing with in Blender. And our animations work just fine. So GLTF, there's some huge performance, and you'll notice on the export, but you'll see here, if I think GLTF is as close to the beginning result as you are going to see in these tests. So that in multiple different forms. Here, if we go to export, the other options are Collada, and this is Collada selection to zers and export full of more 5,000. Godot over here should be better colors the guy up, but you see we thought you could scale. And you've also got some options that are brought in. For the most part, you're going to learn that every time you import it again, it will have the smaller scale. So if I set this down to 0.1, this guy will be brought in. It looks exactly. Let's grab our animation player, and there's a flaw. If you use animation vary based posted earlier, how your file is created, configuring that out in animation in Blender so that it plays nice with the Godot game. Collada animation. One last thing you can do is file, export, and then FB. Exporting files in 3D in general. This is always to do. We want to have it on or off depending on your results. But the key thing, when I export this guy out the first time, so we'll go ahead and we'll say copy. So we'll want to copy our textures into our FBX export. In theory, that should work. In reality, it's not going to, but in theory, it should. Now, the nice thing you noticed is it was very quick on both ends. So now we have FBX here. Let's open that one up. And all right, so we're much smaller going in here. It looks really good. All right, so everything is pretty shiny. We've got a lot of lights going on here, but our animation player, and it worked without problem, actually. So what I found in the past is this was problematic for me. So FBX is actually working the best. The only problem is we've got all the lighting that came in with it. And that's why we've got this really weird lighting going on. So if we delete the light that we brought in from the scene, you'll notice it looks a lot more like normal. Now, another thing you saw is this guy actually came in a lot smaller. And that's because when I did the export before, and I didn't show you this on the export, you'll see here, I set the scale to 10% of its full size. So we can set this back up to 1, and we would get a giant when we do the export. Now, one of the things I found, though, in the past, and I'm shocked of the folder for me in the past, 3 different from your, so just export as F, and then it will just, I have had the textures when it is imported, texture FBX. Now, here is the original one project that we down button, and top, I'm going to have a name collision here. I think they're both called GLTF. No, I think it's called, we'll see what it comes in as. What did I bring that in as? Scene. Okay, it's going to have a different name. So we're going to let that import it. This is a straight out, just download import ultimate processing. Okay, so that only just took a couple more seconds. So here we go, back to our root scene. You'll see scene.glf2 was instanced, and then boom, there it is. Now, one thing you'll notice is it's gigantic as well, and we'll just go ahead and scale that down to 10% of its current size, and it's still gigantic. So we could actually go down to probably 0.01, 0.01, 0.01, and there is our guy, quite small, lovely, but ready to work right off the hop. Now we got this, there we go, it's gone. But right away, we could open that guy up, open anyways, and it has full animation support right out of the box. There's the backwards on the animation, there's forward playing on the animation, and there you go. So we didn't actually have to go in different things, in this particular case, through Blender at all. But as you saw, support, and I got to imagine that end-to-end GLTF just seems to work quite well. You get animations, you get FB, when you're trying. I did that standardized scaling. We did -Z as the forward axis and Y as the up axis, meaning once again, Y, Z. And then we've got, I got copy as the path for the materials. Under geometry, I did apply modifiers. Under armatures, I have add leaf bones as the only option, and then default settings for animation. And I hate to say it, but a lot of this just kind of comes around to playing with it until it works. Now, the most common problem, as I mentioned earlier on, is sometimes you just don't get texture, and it will all work out to use. You can get, but there are 2.8, the future, and it's that FBX. When I'm recording this in early August, you will have to use the development build. Hello everybody, it's Mike here at Games from Scratch, and today is the most requested tutorials for things you can immediately option. I'm going to 3.1 underline 3.1 behind compatibility means capture so into the stuff. Many options out there, and none of them are perfect. So we've got a couple of options coming in the as a Blender. We have another a priority Blender X Chrome WebG Blender over time. The way that we're working today is we're going to work with the shipping version of Blender, Blender 2.79, and we're going to use the Better Collada exporter. Now, this is the standard way of doing things today, so that's what I'm going to showcase. It'll go to your appropriate platform, grab and install Godot, but then what you're going to want to do is come on down here and grab the Better Collada exporter. All right, so now we're off to the races. At this point in time, hopefully .org, and again, click download, go ahead, grab the 2.79b version. If you want, it's not for 2. Here is for and fire up Blender. Now I'm going to show you this process end to end, but I am not going to make a masterpiece here. We're going to try and keep things very, very simplified. So here we are in Blender, and again, this can't be a Blender tutorial. That will take me way too long, but I'm going to show you. I almost
Bring that shape out here. Now, but obviously, we'll throw a... Alright, something is very wrong with my bevel. Our shape, we're just...
And this guy yet, free game dev tools, what we're looking at, and you will find angles and textures from a collection of free 2K folder tract want. Now I'm going to go, we're going to the faces, and we're going to UV edit image and unwrap it. We're just going to do is what the variable with that character you and you open you there right now finish our actor. So we're going to want to do is add an R keys. All right, and then again just you down you'll just animate here up on line and then animation good made important over right there things get key animation as well. This way is it. And you haven't already. I don't know if I have or not. This guy right here. Import it. Remember earlier on I said this need to do is install edit add-on from file. Just navigate over. They've moved it. We go to add-ons, install add-on from file, and this should be in my downloads folder. So let's just navigate over there. There it is. Click that guy, zip it, and then go ahead and click the checkbox beside that. And if you're going to be using this guy over and over and over again, save the user settings. Otherwise, you'll have to save here at the bottom. One, you can't have multiple animations if you use the normal one. Very I don't need to copy the images because they're on my desktop, but if they're in a different location, you might want to toggle that on. Get some error. It would be optional, but it is definitely a good idea. I'm going to leave turns your quads into tries to not get some errors. So that is, sorry, Godot seems to enjoy it being triangulated as a result to not get some errors. So that is an option right there. This basically just turns your quads into tries. It should be optional, but it is definitely a good idea. I'm going to leave everything enabled for now. Now, keep in mind, this will export the camera and lighting from your... I'm going to leave, if you shift the animate to go, AE. That is import folder. If you import, there we go. I want to make sure that a dot materials import when we weird's going on. As this guy out, he's ready to be installed into the... So what a go animate a little bit more. This guy bend on the blend these guys. And there, really, you kind of we have in. Ignore the fact that you can does the albedo import process worked 100% perfectly, and we are good to go. Now, and that is don't have animation. It's for them again. Big day the Godot one here that it's in the development of 2060. If you want to tweak it, you can. But with them dynamics, there's all of the I'm not report maps across somebody, and I will know that fit number one selected object and act that help.
Hello folks, Ended here. Welcome to this new video. A few days ago I received a comment by a can start adding and old var. Then I create another the doesn't work a lot of and wait for the isn't dash the letching rating back making game. Support your you can use on it. You can blend it, don't show inside it. Since I don't hard it, we're going to blend. Now just select it and save preferences. And everything is ready. Go back to the should define drag and drop your export scene. Like you can see, there's a little issue here with bones. This issue on actually so I thought subscribe this bones but I'll share this shows in the scene. Okay guys, hopefully this helps you. I had a lot of issues to set up this thing, so I thought this might be a good tutorial for you. So guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, leave some comments, share this with your friends, and most important, keep making games!
Hello and welcome to the Game Dev Outpost. In this show, it's a real this was by Select Export Collada. These are your extra. Now the next thing, when I come back to the word that I'm here is 2 meters by 2 meters. And that include animations. Now if that doesn't work and you animate the style, save it. I modify video. We want to make sure that it can Godot. We want to export the OBJ. Apply modify is Y. Godot import set port. Now with the reason when transforms scale is 2 by in GLA and Godot 3. If you guys thought this video was useful,
Now I'm out here looking like revenge, feeling like a 10, the best I've ever been. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. Now you're out here looking like regret, ain't too proud to beg, second chance you'll never get. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. Now payback is bad, bitch, and baby, I'm the baddest. You fucking with savage, can't have this, and it'd be nice of me to take it easy on ya, but now, baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. Being so bad got me feeling so good, showing you up like I knew that I would. Baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. Feeling inspired 'cause the tables have turned. Yeah, I'm on fire and I know that it burns. Baby, fineness is a way to kill. Tell me how it feels, but it's such a bitter pill. And yeah, I know you thought you had bigger, better things, but right now this stings. 'Cause the grass is greener under me, brightest technicolor, I can tell that you can see. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. Now payback is bad, bitch, and baby, I'm the baddest. You fucking with savage, can't have this, and it'd be nice of me to take it easy on ya, but nah, baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. Being so bad got me feeling so good, showing you up like I knew that I would. Baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. Feeling inspired 'cause the tables have turned. Yeah, I'm on fire and I know that it burns. Talk that talk, baby. Better walk that walk, baby. If you talk that talk, baby. Better walk that walk, baby. Ooh, talk that talk, baby. Better walk that walk, baby. If you talk that talk, baby. Better walk that walk, baby. Baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. Being so bad got me feeling so good, showing you up Johnny, don't leave me. You said you'd love me forever. Honey, believe me, I'll have your heart on a platter. Might you recall, we've got a small family business, and the family won't like this. They'll bust your kneecaps. Ooh, op-dee-doo, op-dee-doo. They'll bust your kneecaps. Ooh, op-dee-doo, op-dee-doo. Johnny, you told me you were no fool, you were no chump. Then you got cold feet. Now all you be is a speed bump. Something we call, oh, just a small family business, and the family won't like this. They'll bust your kneecaps. Ooh, op-dee-doo, op-dee-doo. They'll bust your kneecaps. That's what they're going to do. Johnny, there's still time. Together I know we'd go so far. I'll tell Uncle Rocco to call up the guy with the crowbar. You call it crime, we call it smart family business, and the family is famous. Bust your kneecaps. Ooh, bust your kneecaps. It's such a shame that you became such an issue. Oh dear Johnny, I'll miss you. They'll bust your kneecaps. Ooh, op-dee-doo, op-dee-doo. They'll bust your kneecaps. That's what they're going to do. They'll bust your kneecaps. Ooh, op-dee-doo, op-dee-doo. They'll bust your kneecaps. Ooh, yeah, they're coming for you. Bust your kneecaps. Ooh, bust your kneecaps. Bust your kneecaps. Ooh, bust your kneecaps.
Yo, yo, yo!
Hey!
We just moved, and so this is our new place, and there's boxes all over the place.
There's so many boxes.
Yeah, and we're
Dear Lord, the boxes.
so Natalie's going on tour, and she's going to what cities?
Denver, LA, SF, Portland, and Seattle, and that's starting in a couple weeks. So you can get your tickets now at my website, nataliedonmusic.com.
If you haven't seen Natalie play live, I drool a little bit when I see her play live, like just a little drool.
Stop it.
I do.
You do. You're a little biased.
It's like a little bit of drool. Also, if you like that song, that was Bust Your Kneecaps. It came out 5 years ago in October of 2011, which is crazy.
5 years ago.
Oh, I can't believe it came out 5 years ago.
Damn.
Anyway, it came out 5 years ago, and you can get that recording, which is part of Pomplamoose' new live album, which is what all these videos are from. You can get that recording and Natalie's solo
And
album.
my solo album. I'm gonna say that again. Both.
That's what happens when you eat a bran muffin and do a vlog.
I feel so brand muffiny. Officially, my album's coming out October 29th. Feel like I should announce that.
That's her
officially,
birthday.
that's when it'll be on iTunes and Spotify. But if you want to get it now, and if you want to get the Pomplamoose live album now, you can get them by becoming a patron at patreon.com/NatalieDon. Okay. Bye.
Somebody said you got a new friend. You got a new friend, yeah. Does she love you better than I can? Better than I can, better. There's a big
and gentlemen,
Kina Grannis!
She is a good friend of ours and also an amazing singer. And thank you so much for coming into the studio today.
You guys, it was so fun.
it was really
Music
fun.
can be so fun.
It can be.
I am reinvigorated.
Yeah.
Yay.
If you don't know Kina's stuff, go check it out. It is youtube.com/KinaGrannis.
That is it.
Or Spotify, all the places where music is, you'll find this beautiful voice in person. All right, have I made you uncomfortable? I hope. Bye.
Put those sunglasses away. No one is enamored. Save it for a sunny day. You look like you're hammered. When I didn't smile at all, it clearly annoyed you. But I've just got to take this call to clearly avoid you. Get out of my head, I am so over you. Oh, get out of my head, I am so over you. 'Cause you're a city boy, and you think everybody loves you 'cause you're really coy. Well, they don't, and I'm not your city girl. Yeah, I will take a bow and spin around your city world. No, I won't. City boy, city boy, city boy, city boy. That smirk off of your face, that glance wasn't for you. Doesn't matter what I say, you think I adore you. Get out of my head, I am so over you. Oh, get out of my head, I am so over you. 'Cause you're a city boy, and you think everybody loves you 'cause you're really coy. Well, they don't, and I'm not your city girl. Yeah, I won't take a bow and spin around your city world. No, I won't. City boy, city boy, city boy, city boy. City boy, city boy, city boy, city boy. 'Cause you're a city boy, and you think everybody loves you 'cause you're really coy. Well, they don't, and I'm not your city girl. Yeah, I won't take a bow and spin around your city world. No, I won't. 'Cause you're a city boy, and you think everybody loves you 'cause you're really coy. Well, they don't, and I'm not your city girl. Yeah, I won't take a bow and spin around your city world. No, I won't. City boy, city boy, city boy, city boy. City boy, city boy, city boy, city boy.
let's gun it.
Let's gun it.
What's up?
What?
Hope you like that song.
We wrote it.
Natalie wrote
We
it.
recorded
And
it.
we're really proud
We
of
made it
Hope you like it.
together.
If you become a patron by March 31st, and then you hang out there for 6 months, at your 6-month patron anniversary, we're going to send you a t-shirt, which we're like making in collaboration with our patrons. It's going to be freaking awesome, and I'm super
It's gonna
excited
be a
about
great
it.
T-shirt.
It's going to be such a cool
It's
shirt.
gonna be your favorite T-shirt
ever.
You're gonna be like, what am I gonna wear today? I don't know, cause I already wore my Pamplemousse T-shirt yesterday, and it's in the dirty clothes. So now, what am I gonna wear?
That's what's going to happen. Okay, goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.
I know you before I even saw you. Something in your veins was calling me. All my DNA tells me to want you. Yeah, you're the one that I was meant to seek. Maybe this ain't chance, it's mathematical. Laws of attraction, can you feel the pull? This is the proof you've been waiting for. Destiny stands at your door. Take it, I'm reaching out cause my hand, it was made for yours.
You'll go mad, love, if you try to make sense of this incident. This can't be bad for us, baby. You know that this ain't no coincidence. DNA, take me by the tongue and I'll know you. Kiss me till we're drunk and I'll show you all the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I don't need to try to control you. Look into my eyes and I'll own you with the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger.
I want it, this love. I want it, real love. My attention, my devotion. This connection can't be broken. Yo, my DNA won't go on holiday. You know I'm here to stay. I love us. We are the only true lovers.
Go mad, love, if you try to make sense of this incident. This can't be bad for us, baby. You know that this ain't no coincidence. DNA, take me by the tongue and I'll know you. Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show you all the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I don't need to try to control you. Look into my eyes and I'll own you with the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger.
DNA.
Take me by the tongue and I'll own you. Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show you all the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I don't need to try to control you. Look into my eyes and I'll own you with the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger.
I love us. Are we on? This is David Choi.
David Choi.
He's a friend of ours, an amazing singer-songwriter and producer, and he's super cool. I thought of you for this collaboration because of Boys Generally Asian.
Yeah, BGA.
Yeah, it's
BGA.
so good.
It's a K-pop parody group.
Yeah.
So it's nothing serious,
Right.
but it's kind of
very
serious.
serious.
But it's not. I'm not sure what it is.
David, I don't know if I told you this, but you were like one of the first YouTubers that I ever saw. Like back in the day,
What?
like
Oh my
2007,
gosh.
your covers where you're playing acoustic guitar and
It's
singing.
crazy.
Seriously, those were like the first music videos on YouTube that I saw. You and Julia Nunes.
Anything else I need to know? You can listen to this on wherever.
Yeah, on everywhere.
All the places.
Yeah, every single place.
Yep.
You can use headphones, speakers.
You can listen
Alexa?
on your laptop.
Who's
Oh,
Alexa?
Alexa. You can be like, Alexa, play. Sorry, what was the name of the song?
I forgot. DNA.
DNA.
BTS.
Yeah,
DNA BTS.
No. Sorry, that's the same thing.
What was the second song? Jagger. Moves like Jagger.
Yeah.
DNA moves like Jagger.
DNA moves like Jagger.
Okay, cool. That went well.
Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
That was cool.
Baby, don't make me spell it out for you. All of the feelings that I got for you can't be explained, but I can try for you. Baby, don't make me spell it out for you. You keep on asking me the same questions. Why? I'm second guessing all my intentions. Should know by the way I use my compression that you got the answers to my confessions. It's like I'm powerful with a little bit of tender and emotional sexual bender. Mess me up, yeah, but no one does it better. There's nothing better. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. So good, so good, so fucking real. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. You know I love it, so please don't stop it. You got me right here in your jean pocket, laying your body on my shag carpet. Ooh, you know I love it, so please don't stop it. It's like I'm powerful with a little bit of tender and emotional sexual bender. Mess me up, yeah, but no one does it better. There's nothing better. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. So good, so good, so fucking real. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. Oh, that's just the way that I feel, yeah. That's just the way that I feel. Oh, that's just the way that I feel. Oh, it's like I'm powerful with a little bit of tender and emotional sexual bender. Mess me up, yeah, but no one does it better. There's nothing better. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. So good, so good, so fucking real. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. So good, so good, so fucking real. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching that. That was a Janelle Monáe cover. My life is chaos right now. We just moved in. There are boxes everywhere and nothing really makes sense. See this right down here? That's paper towels. There's a bucket of paint there. There's a bunch of hard drives. There's a lunchbox. I don't know why any of this stuff is here. It doesn't make any sense because we just moved and my life is chaos. But here's the good news. Oh gosh, I thought it would come to me sooner, but it didn't. But anyhow, the good news is that we are really close to reaching our goal on Patreon. We are almost to 10,000 a month. Oh my gosh, we're at 8,500 right now, which is crazy. Thank you so much to all of the people who've made that possible. We're trying to get to 10,000 so that we can make a Christmas album. That's what's happening. And we're trying to make that Christmas album next week. So we'll see what happens. But if you want to help make that possible, you can go to patreon.com/Pomplamoose. What else do you need to know? Oh, you have one more week left to get your name on the album. If that's an extra incentive, you will be making our Christmas album happen and also getting your name on our Best of 2018 album. So you have 1 week to make that happen, and I have 1 week to figure out what is happening with all of this stuff and also write a bunch of Christmas songs, and everything is going to be okay. Okay. All right. Bye.
Like the flame that burns the candle feeds the flame. What I fame. Oh,